for that feeling.
Yes.
All the time.
Yeah.
So that's how you know what you want to do in life.
Mm-hmm.
When you get that feeling. All right, beautiful. I love to hear that. Okay, so you have kind of like a pop star rebel kind of vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not Katy Perry, and it's not like, oh, I want to kill you.
Yeah.
But it's like, here I am. I'm just going to give you all I got. You like it? Take it. You don't? I don't care. Where'd you get that confidence from?
I think I go through stages, because sometimes I feel really, really confident, and sometimes I feel that I'm at my lowest, and I think that's what makes me so human. I don't really know where I got that from. It may have been from getting quite a few knockbacks.
Okay.
You know, and being like, oh, okay, so I realise that not everyone's going to like what I do.
Yes.
But I either suck it up and get on with it, or I let it get me down. And I think that's where my attitude of, you know, take me as I am or not, all came from.
So when you went to X Factor for the first time, didn't make it, and then the second time you did,
Yeah.
why did you go back?
I've always had this attitude of, like, I'm not a quitter.
Yeah.
I won't quit. You know, I'll do this till it kills me. I'm not going to quit. And that's with everything, you know. If I really want to work with someone, I'll keep on at it until I get to work with that person, because I just do not give up. And it's not, I would never say that it's because someone's weak. It's not that. It's the willpower that I have, and the determination to get to the next step. I've always created a visual of my, you know, my career as like a ladder.
Yes.
And there's so many different steps that I have to take. But I'll never get to the top of that ladder, because you don't know what the top is.
Ooh, I like it.
So
you're always trying to improve that.
Oh, definitely.
And climb the ladder. You're never going to sit there and say, oh, I'm here.
No. I'll never get to that point, because there's so much more you can do.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so we have some more fan questions coming from Facebook and Twitter. So let's see what they want to know. Love wants to know, what's your funniest high school memory, and what's the most trouble you've gotten into? Yes, just spit it out.
Let's just say science was a difficult lesson for me, because it was a Bunsen burner.
When you start off a sentence like that, go ahead.
I'll just say that I was never allowed to go near the Bunsen burner again.
So, her chemistry career died right there.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, and Melissa wants to know, if you could change one thing in the past, what would it be? Ooh, do you have any regrets?
Of course, you know, people have regrets, but I don't necessarily feel that it's something that I'd like to go back and correct. I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but I wouldn't be here today. But I think the one thing that I'd go back and change is, you know, losing loved ones.
Oh,
you know, if you could go back and, you know, erase that part and still have them here, then of course you'd do it.
Absolutely.
But of course, everything happens for a reason, and I feel that God takes the best ones.
I know, I agree.
Oh.
Grandma, I miss you. Okay, so Tina wants to know, do you have a catchphrase or something that you say a lot?
Not something that I'd like to say on camera.
Because I know when there's awkward moments, you say, pigeon.
Oh yeah, I do that. Not so much recently though. I don't really know why I started that off. I think it's because like I sat in interviews and sometimes I get asked these really personal questions and I'm like, how can I defer this?
Yeah.
And I get stuck because my heart's racing and I'm thinking I'm not going to get out of this. I'm just going to answer it. So if I go pigeons, and then they're like, why did you say that? And then it's like their brain is completely gone onto the pigeon thing.
And you're like, oh, did you forget your question? Good.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, now Vanessa wants to know, what was your dream job when you were a kid?
Well, obviously to be a superstar singer.
Obviously, people.
Which many people told me was completely out of the question.
Really? Like who?
Just a lot of people. Not so much haters, but realists.
Oh,
people that were like...
AKA
people that
haters.
people that were like, come on, you know, you need a plan B. And I was always like, I don't have a plan B because I don't need one. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, awesome.
But I had many different ideas as a child
Tell me.
on how I wanted to work at a zoo.
What's your favorite animal?
I love monkeys.
Me too! That's my favorite
Yeah.
animal. They're unpredictable.
I
and cute.
also have a thing with snakes.
Oh, no.
I absolutely love snakes.
Really?
And spiders too.
No! Afraid
Yeah.
and afraid. Why?
I don't know. I've always been attracted to them. I had 2 snakes when I was growing up. One was called Brittany and one was called Eminem.
I love it. One very sweet person and one very rebellious one.
And we had 2 Rottweilers too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So your house was awesome then, full of animals.
Nobody wanted to come in. Friends would never want to come
Are
around.
they the scary ones that you go in and they want to bite your leg off?
Not so much, because I think it's the way you raise a dog. You
I
know,
agree.
because if you say Rottweiler,
I
people
picture-
necessarily think, or bulldog. I've got bulldogs,
Oh.
and people are like, oh.
Oh, scary.
And it's like, no, it's the way you bring them up.
So you would never be that girl with the little dog in your purse?
No, not really. My dogs give me great cuddles, though, even though they're like massive and the teeth stick out and it's like,
Oh!
but they give me great cuddles.
That's awesome. Okay, we have another fan question. Justin wants to know, will your next album feature pop, rap, or ballad songs?
I don't want to give too much away.
Just a little bit.
Okay, there'll be hints of possibly both.
Both. Rap, pop,
Yeah,
ballads?
I mean, it's a whole mixture of stuff. I've always been very keen on experimenting.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to tap into the singing a bit more, so I think I've done that.
I know. How are you so confident rapping? I love it.
I think of it as a joke.
Really?
Yes, complete joke.
You're kidding me.
No, honestly.
Because I believe you.
I rap. No, in some of my songs, I rap about Mr. Bean, and it's just crazy stuff because I feel that it's light-hearted, and I'm not a gangster rapper. Look at me.
Are you sure?
I'm really not.
Look, you released Sticks and Stones 2 years ago in the UK,
Yeah.
right? Well,
Yeah.
first of all, can we talk about Swagger Jagger? Because I'm in love with that song.
Oh,
And
really?
I am! Honestly, you're not going to release it in US? No. Oh, my God, I want to cry. I cried inside right now. I mean, it's so much fun. Are you kidding me?
I think, yeah, it is fun. I mean, when I perform it on stage, it's a lot of fun. But I think the thing with being an artist and having your music out 2 years ago,
Yes.
and knowing how many times you've gone on stage, performed the same song over and over again, sometimes you connect these different experiences with your song.
Oh.
And it's really weird, and you just go through so many things, and yeah, it just gets stuck to the song.
So, do you feel like when you hear that song now, to perform it now, you're like, no, ew, been there, done that,
Yeah,
get off,
it's like,
stop.
I don't really want to do it, but then the fans love it, so I've got to do it, and
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's a love-hate relationship with
It
me and that
is.
song.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you hate any of your songs?
No.
No, you love them.
Oh, definitely not. You know, I put a lot of hard work into those songs. I think many people don't understand how much
Yeah, you're
goes
right.
into writing and recording
Were you
one
nervous, coming here with the same album when you were so successful in the UK?
When
You're
I
starting
found
all
out,
over.
when I found out that we were going to be using that album,
Yeah.
I am going to be so truthful right now. I flipped out.
Really? What did
was
you
like-
say? Like, I'm your manager. Like, we're going to go and we're going to release Sticks and Stones in the US. What did you say?
I was kind of like, I've
Have
been there,
attention.
done that.
So what? It was a hit already. It's not a big deal. We're just going to do it again. We're just going to do it in America now. They'll eat it up.
You got to think though, like how much does one person learn in 1 year?
Especially going
Right.
from A to Z.
And I just, you know, I thought to myself, I just really want to get back in the studio and create some new stuff with all that I've learned.
Yeah.
But then I sat back and I realised that, hey, it's a great album. I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I'm proud of that album. So just go ahead, get it out. I want them to have it.
Yeah, I'm glad. I remember having a music meeting when Want You Back came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 25 people in a room. And we usually play songs and, grade them or whatever, say, oh, I love that, I love that. I've never seen a room that was so split. They were like, oh, it's strange. Oh, it's weird. Oh, I love it. Oh, it tells a story. Oh, it was so many different opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the same reaction everywhere?
Yeah, I tend to split opinions, which is exactly what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I'm not in the music industry to have everyone love me and be like, oh, please just love me.
Yeah.
I'm desperate. Love me, love me. It's more like, okay, so I'm going to do what I want to do. You know, if you like it, I'm over the moon. Thank you so much. Like, I appreciate it. And if you don't, that's fine. There's so many different artists out there for you to choose from.
Absolutely. Look, we don't have a ton of time, so let's grab some